Hi, this is Dee. Just wanted to share with you a few things I learned from having done this myself. One of the first things was when you're doing the set levels, when you're writing your sequence, you don't want to overlap them. When you're going from one color to another, for me it was blues to whites, you want to make sure that you have a nice crisp line in between. There's an alignment tool. If you simply click on one of your set levels and right click on it, you'll find the alignment tool. If you set the one at the very top, exactly where you want it, you can work your way down the sequence and holding down control and clicking on each one and highlighting them all, and then go back to the one on top and tell it to align. And all the rest of them will align to whichever one you have clicked on to go to the alignment tool. So that way you can get nice crisp edges all the way down through your sequence. What I was finding was if I had too many things overlapping so that too many things were trying to light up at once, what I would run into was I would start to get blinks. It was just too much. There wasn't enough 5-volt energy coming in from the computer to power everything at once. So I had to go back through and clean up my programs, and then that got rid of my problems. The second thing is the FM transmitter. When I bought it 8 months before I needed it, I read the manual and then completely forgot about it by the time Christmas rolled around. I had reached a point where I was ready to chuck it in the trash and try to find something better because it wouldn't transmit more than 20 feet. It wouldn't even reach the road. I come to find out after looking at others online that most of them had high and low ranges. When I went back to my manual to find out how to set the high on it and managed to get the job done, got it over on high, then it would transmit half a mile. So there was nothing wrong with the transmitter, I just forgot how to use it in the 8 months since I bought it. The third thing here, in the menu on your sequence, you'll find one in there for sequence length. One of the complaints I had when I first started running the show was there was too much time in between songs. It was running like 8 and 9 seconds between songs. The wife said she felt that some people were probably driving away because they thought it was over with. So you need to go in and set your sequence length and cut off the end of these so that you only have a few seconds between songs. You can expect a little yard damage. 2 days before Christmas, the rain set in. That's when I should have went out and put some type of lights or whatever, some type of barricade alongside the road so that people couldn't get off into my yard. I had tried to keep from doing that because I felt like I was inviting people to come see it, but then if I wasn't allowing them to pull over like you would at a yard sale so they could get a little bit off the street, then, you know, we had a real problem going. So I tried to keep it going, but it started to rain and I ended up with some pretty bad ruts out there 3 or 4 feet off the road. So you want to be prepared for that. If it rain sets in, you want to be able to keep the cars from getting into your yard. And your sign that tells people what channel to tune to. If you look at my finished video, Cheapskate video 3, that shows my sign in the very front, and it was getting lost in the lights of the house. People weren't even looking at it because they were too busy looking up at the house. A lot of people didn't even know that there was music. So I had to make a large sign, set it at the end of the property in the direction of the road, and I put one on each end of the property. That way it's the first thing that people would see as they were driving up to watch the lights. They would see that sign and they would know then to go ahead and tune their radio. I think if you do those 5 little things right there, you'll have a lot better experience, just like I did. So, thanks, and we'll move on.